What's going on, guys? Jacob Borth back here with another video of Jacob's Life in Vegas, coming to you guys with everyone's favorite guest on the channel.
What's up?
Exactly. So Lacey's here. You know the topic's going to be centered around real estate, and we are talking real estate here in Southern Nevada, particularly the home buying process in 2020. So whether you're looking to buy in Las Vegas, Henderson, North Las Vegas, the process stays relatively the same, but there are new options and things that do change from year to year, particularly with laws, with programs and things like that. So remember, guys, if you want to get in contact with Lacey, the link is down below. You can get in contact with her there. She's got a whole team of people working to help her out now if you're looking to get help in the home buying process. So let's jump into the first thing, and that's probably what a lot of people want to hear, is like an update on growing neighborhoods and growing communities, because Southern Nevada keeps growing. So,
oh my God.
Around town, whether it's Vegas, North Las Vegas, Henderson, where are we seeing a lot of growth?
That's a really good question. So, the city continues to grow, like it leaps and bounds year over year. I can't tell you how many times I've been driving clients in a car and I say, this development wasn't here like 3 months ago, and now there's 17 houses and I don't know what's going on. So the city is growing and it's evolving. What's really great about Vegas, and I know you've talked about this on your channel, is that the city has a tendency to have a lot of that BLM land that's owned by the government. So they are really in control of how the city evolves and grows. So it's not really set up so you can go buy some random lot in the middle of the desert and like live on a compound. I mean, there are options for that, but it's not really prevalent. What's cool is that the way they release the city, the lots and the parcels that are going to be developed is kind of like a glass of spilled milk. I know it sounds very strange, but if you look at like the city, it's a bowl. The strip is in the center of the bowl where like the cereal gathers. And the way they release is it's on the outer edges of the bowl. They're releasing these parcels of land that kind of give room for the milk to spread a little bit further. So that was a really weird analogy, but that's how I think of it.
I think some people are going to make the connection.
I hope so. But anyway, we're seeing growth in a lot of the outside edges of town. So a lot of growth in North Las Vegas, just north of the 215 in an area called Tule Springs. Great value for homes out there, new homes. Again, make sure you have a realtor with you on that first visit or they won't let you be represented. And we are free to buyers. So really good thing. The northwest part of town, Sky Canyon and Providence, those are really popular neighborhoods and a lot of amenities, a lot of really great offerings. And a lot of people look at Las Vegas and think, well, that's on the northwest part of town. That looks so far away. It's 25 minutes door to door to the strip. 25 minutes to like Cosmopolitan, which is right in the middle of the strip. So it's not that far away. So keep that in mind. So yes, North Las Vegas, north of the 215, Northwest Las Vegas, which is kind of towards Mount Charleston, but not really that far out. No. And then we've of course still have a lot of development in Summerlin on the outer edges, kind of bumping up behind Red Rock. Some gorgeous views of those homes. You pay a little more for them, of course. It's Summerlin, right? We talked about a lot of that. Yes. Henderson is still developing and the Southwest is still developing. So if you're looking at a map of the city, the best way to think about it is if you apply the letter C kind of on top of the map, it's really the outside edge, starting at the top and working your way all the way down as to where we're seeing most of the development happen.
Yeah, because we have tons of, like Nevada, I forgot what the percent is. I think it's like over 90% of Nevada is public land owned by the Bureau of Land Management, BLM. So, they can only build it when that land gets released or is available to
and the highest bidder gets it. So it's usually builders like developers and things like that.
Right, and during the boom here, during the real estate boom, we did have lots of urban sprawl, which is kind of growing like uncontrollably in areas. So you'd have, subdivisions here, and you still have pockets where you had like wildlife was kind of getting...
The dusty side of town, I like to call it, where there's like dirt lot, there's a housing development, dirt lot, there's stores.
So it's a little more contained at this time. A little better control over this time how the growth is taking place. But yes.
Yeah, and I like that. I think that's a little bit more of a controlled environment, but also it helps us keep things in perspective to where the main part of the city is offered and all the amenities are offered. It's not putting people out on these weird communes that they can set up. It's really giving us a chance to keep an eye on everything going on. I love it.
Yeah, so growth is taking place. Again, a lot of it on the outer edge of the area, and it's going to continue to grow. Let's talk about programs. Are there anything new programs coming up, in 2020 that people might want to be aware of if they're going to buy a home?
There's a lot of new programs. There's always new programs at the beginning of every year. The government and all of these loan companies and loan programs are all coming together to kick off the new year. So the thing to know is I'm not a loan officer, I'm not an expert as it relates to loans, but I can tell you I stay really in tune with what's happening because I want my clients to know what they can take advantage of when they start signing on to maybe buy a house. So as we move into the first part of 2020 and you're even thinking about buying a house, you even have an inkling that maybe you want to look into doing that in Las Vegas, I highly recommend that you reach out to us and let us know sooner rather than later. Even if you're not sure, reach out to us, because if we can get you pre-qualified and get you your ducks in a row so that you are ready to go, you have the piece of paper saying that they will give you a loan, when the free money and the awesome down payment programs come out in the beginning of the year, you will be able to be one of the first in line to take advantage of that before the money runs out. I did a video with Amber Coleman, our friend, the loan officer. She's the actual expert, not me. And we did a video on my channel a couple weeks ago about free money opportunities, genuinely. And they come out at the beginning, first part of the first half of the year usually, and there's usually a set amount of money, $8 million, whatever it looks like, $20 million. And once that money's gone, it's gone. And it goes very quickly. So if you don't have your ducks in a row from a pre-approval standpoint, you'll probably miss out on it. So even if you're just thinking that you want to be a part of it, I definitely recommend reaching out. You can click the same link below and we can get you in touch with Amber. So those are some free money, free down payment assistance programs that are coming out. They come out every year and they have limited funds. Really cool. And it's genuinely free money. So jump on it is all I'm saying. Another really cool thing happening is the VA. The VA is actually talking about upping their loan limits. So right now the VA has a certain cap on how much you're allowed to borrow, and they're increasing that by a little bit of a good amount, actually, not even a little bit of an amount, giving you that much more to spend with the awesome VA program where it's no money down or very small money down. So those are two things that are happening right now that are, getting ready to kick off. January is when they're talking about releasing the new the number for the VA. And all the other free programs, free down payment assistance, loan programs that offer really cool stuff to just anybody, are really unknown as to when they're going to come out, but they're usually in the first half of the year. So you want to be ready.
Exactly. Yeah. So there are, pretty much year to year, there's going to be some things that change and new opportunities for you in the home buying process.
Yes.
So of course you get in touch with Lacey, and then let's just, talk for those who haven't seen this yet or they're new to the channel. We can give a quick rundown of the home buying process and what people can expect to go through when they contact you.
I think first and foremost, and I say this selfishly, but I also say it selfishly on your behalf, is you want to find the person who's going to represent you as a real estate professional in your home buying process. If you're not even buying for 10 years, it's still not too early to reach out, at least to me and my team. Other realtors operate differently. They only want to talk to people who are ready to buy now. We are in the relationship business. We want to work with people and help them build the relationship with us, and also with the idea of moving and relocating into our city to make sure that it's an easy process. So first step is find your real estate professional. I hope it's me, and if it is, great. If not me, someone on my team would be happy to assist you. After that process is set up, then you want to start the process of getting approved for a loan. So that can be like literally a one-day process, depending on how accessible you have or how much access you have, to all of your documents and stuff that they need to get you qualified. But it's a pretty relatively easy process to go through. Outside of that, really, that's when the fun begins. That's when it's tell us when you want to move, tell us what you want, tell us what you're looking for. Let us do the legwork. Let us help you find what you're thinking about.
City tour.
City tour. We can do a city tour. We don't always have to do a city tour, but it is something we offer as a team. If you are not familiar with Las Vegas and you want to become a little more familiar with the areas around town, the neighborhoods, the amenities, we do offer. It's our 3-hour tour. I think I'm going to start dressing like Marianne from Gilligan's Island when I do the tour. I think I'll definitely get some clients that way. Put on a little bathing suit, make it worth it. Maybe a skipper hat, I don't know. But we do offer a 3-hour tour. It's genuinely free, and we really try to leave that for people who are just trying to move here and don't really know what the heck they're doing or where to begin. We want you to be comfortable and familiar with the areas outside of the strip so that you can make a wise decision as we move forward. So that's kind of the beginning stages. Obviously, there's a lot of technical stuff that goes back and forth. When you find the house, we write the offer, blah, blah, blah. But we can worry about that later. The fun stuff is find your realtor, get to know them, no matter how soon it is, call them now. Hopefully it's me. Get pre-qualified. We've got Amber we can hook you up with. And then we start talking about your needs, your wants, your dreams, and we start working on making it happen.
Exactly.
It's easy.
So, see, she just like that, like nothing. See, she's got it down.
Like nothing.
So that's why I like having Lacey come here on the channel and talk real estate stuff, because that's obviously her wheelhouse. It's what she specializes in. And it's good because I've been, building an audience for years on here. A lot of people come to me for stuff, and it's good that I can send them to Lacey if they're looking to buy, and then Lacey helps through the process. So, familiarizing you with the area, the loan process, looking at houses, all that kind of stuff, she's your go-to gal.
Thanks for trusting me. Appreciate it.
You know, I've known you for a while, so.
Been a minute, yeah. It's been a minute. I love you. Okay.
So, guys, looking to get in touch with Lacey, the link is going to be down below. She can help you through all this process, talk about growth in areas if you're looking at different parts of the area to live in, talk about new programs that are going to be available. She's your contact point. Hit her up, link down below, and she can help you from there, regardless of, you know, whatever unique aspects might be pertaining to your situation.
And there's no dumb question. I mean, genuinely, there's no dumb questions. Please don't be afraid to reach out. A lot of people don't believe me when I say that, and they fill out the form and they're like, yeah, you're probably never, I've had people say, you're never going to call me. I'm never going to hear from you. This is BS. And then like 12 hours later, I'm like, hey, this is Lacey, your Las Vegas gal. And they're like, I never thought I'd hear from you. So it's really cool to prove them wrong. But I just want to reiterate, like, there's no dumb question. It's never too early, and we really will call you back. And if you filled out the form and we haven't called you back, I'm going to fire somebody. No, I'm just kidding. No, but genuinely, we care. We really want to help. Even if it's just a quick 10-minute phone call, if it can help ease your anxiety, answer some questions, and even just help you decide if Vegas is right for you, we want to be the people that you chat with to make that happen.
Cool.
And P.S., I have helped people realize Vegas is not for them. So I'm not going to sell you hard. I'm just going to tell you what's up. And if you tell me, I'm not really sure I'm looking for that, no sweat. I'll let you know that we wish you well. And I can also connect you with realtors in other states and areas that I'm really connected with. I have some amazing friends in this industry, and we all look out for each other. So.
Cool.
That's it. Sorry.
Great close.
No
Even better than how I do it.
Sorry.
Damn. Okay. So, guys, remember, link down below for Lacey. Thank you for watching the channel. Thank you, Lacey, for coming on.
Thanks, Jacob.
And giving us all this good info. So, I appreciate all of you guys watching. Thanks for checking out the channel. I am Jacob. This is My Life in Vegas.